Hey everyone, and welcome back. Have you ever experienced that sudden jolt, that incredible surge of energy when you're in a scary situation, or maybe doing something super exciting like riding a roller coaster? That's your body's amazing internal superpower kicking in, and it's all thanks to a tiny but mighty chemical messenger called adrenaline. Today, we're going to break down exactly what adrenaline is, where it comes from, and how it literally transforms your body in a flash. It's truly wild what our bodies can do. Before we dive deep, let's quickly define what a hormone even is. Think of hormones as your body's specialized text messages. They're chemicals produced by glands, sent out into your bloodstream, and they travel around telling different organs and tissues what to do. They regulate almost everything, from growth and metabolism to mood and reproduction. Adrenaline is one of the fastest and most dramatic of these messengers, designed for immediate, high-stakes communication. It's pretty cool how specific each of these texts can be, right? So, where does this powerhouse chemical come from? Adrenaline, also known as epinephrine, is primarily produced by your adrenal glands. You've got two of these little guys, each sitting like a tiny hat on top of your kidneys. They're small, but they pack a serious punch, acting as command centers for your body's stress response. Think of them as the alarm system and emergency power generator rolled into one. When things get intense, they're the first responders, ready to flood your system with what you need. Pretty neat design, if you ask me. Now for the main event, adrenaline's star role in the fight or flight response. This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's an ancient, built-in survival mechanism. When your brain perceives a threat, whether it's a saber-toothed tiger or a looming deadline, your body prepares to either stand and fight or run away as fast as possible. Adrenaline is the primary conductor of this whole symphony of changes, getting every system ready for immediate action. It's why you suddenly feel supercharged, ready to tackle anything. What actually triggers this epic release? It starts in your brain, specifically in a tiny area called the amygdala, which processes emotions like fear. When the amygdala senses danger, it sends an urgent signal to your hypothalamus, which is basically the control center. The hypothalamus then activates your sympathetic nervous system, kind of like flipping a switch. This, in turn, tells your adrenal glands, hey, emergency. Time to release the adrenaline. And boom, the rush begins. It all happens so incredibly fast, which is mind-boggling. To understand the speed of this response, we need to talk about the sympathetic nervous system. It's one of two main branches of your autonomic nervous system, which controls involuntary body functions. While the parasympathetic system handles rest and digest, the sympathetic system is all about fight or flight. It's like the gas pedal for your body. When adrenaline is released, it binds to receptors on various organs, amplifying the sympathetic system's signals and causing all those dramatic physiological changes. It's a beautifully coordinated dance. Okay, let's break down the actual effects. First up, your heart. Adrenaline makes your heart beat faster and stronger. Think of it like a car engine suddenly redlining. This increases blood flow, which is super important because it means more oxygen and nutrients get pumped to your muscles and vital organs. You might feel your heart pounding in your chest, and that's exactly what's happening. It's prepping your body for the physical exertion of either fighting or fleeing. It's a noticeable and immediate change. Next, your breathing kicks into high gear. Adrenaline causes the airways in your lungs to dilate, meaning they get wider. This allows you to take in more oxygen with each breath. More oxygen means more fuel for your muscles. Imagine trying to run a marathon while breathing through a tiny straw, not ideal, right? Adrenaline basically gives you a super wide air pipe, optimizing your body's ability to oxygenate itself for peak performance. It's all about efficiency when you're facing a threat. Where does all this sudden energy come from? Adrenaline tells your liver to start dumping stored glucose, which is basically sugar, into your bloodstream. Glucose is your body's primary fuel source, so suddenly you have a massive energy boost available for your muscles. This is why you might feel shaky or have a sudden burst of strength during a stressful event. Your body is literally converting its reserves into ready-to-use power. It's like getting an instant energy drink injected directly into your system. Your senses also go into overdrive. Your pupils dilate, letting in more light so you can see better in low-light conditions and detect movement more easily. Your hearing might become sharper, picking up subtle sounds. Some people even report a heightened sense of smell or touch. It's like your brain suddenly flips to super observation mode, allowing you to gather as much information as possible about your environment and the potential threat. This can be disorienting, but it's crucial for quick decision-making. With all that oxygen and glucose flooding your system, your muscles become supercharged. You might experience increased strength, speed, and endurance. This is why people sometimes perform incredible feats of strength in emergencies, like lifting heavy objects they normally couldn't. It's not magic, it's adrenaline optimizing your muscles for peak physical output. However, this also explains why you might feel totally drained or sore afterward. Your body just ran an internal marathon, whether you moved an inch or not. Adrenaline also cleverly redistributes your blood flow. It constricts blood vessels in areas that aren't immediately critical for survival, like your digestive system and skin, and diverts that blood to your skeletal muscles and vital organs, like your heart and brain. This is why you might feel a cold chill or get pale when scared, and why your stomach might churn. Digestion isn't a priority when you're facing a tiger. Your body is literally saying, "Okay, folks, we're sending all resources to the front lines." The most incredible thing about adrenaline is how quickly it acts. The entire fight-or-flight cascade, from threat perception to full physiological activation, can happen in mere seconds. This rapid response time is absolutely crucial for survival, allowing you to react almost instantaneously to danger. Imagine waiting minutes for your body to gear up. That wouldn't be very effective against a fast-moving threat. It's a testament to millions of years of evolution, optimizing us for immediate action. Pretty impressive, huh? So, while the adrenaline rush can feel intense and sometimes scary, it's absolutely vital for our survival. It's what allowed our ancestors to escape predators, and it's what helps us today react to emergencies, like slamming on the brakes to avoid an accident. It's a finely tuned system designed to give us an edge when we need it most. Without it, our ability to respond to acute stress or danger would be severely compromised. It's our body's ultimate insurance policy against the unexpected. What goes up must come down, and the adrenaline rush is no exception. Once the threat is gone, your brain signals to your parasympathetic nervous system, remember, the rest and digest branch, to take over. This system works to calm everything back down. Your heart rate slows, breathing returns to normal, and blood flow goes back to your digestive organs. You might feel a profound sense of exhaustion, shakiness, or even emotional release after a big rush. It takes a little while for your body to return to its baseline, so be kind to yourself during the come down. You might hear adrenaline and noradrenaline mentioned together, and for good reason. They're very similar. Adrenaline, or epinephrine, is primarily a hormone released by the adrenal glands into the bloodstream, acting widely across the body. Noradrenaline, or norepinephrine, is more commonly a neurotransmitter, primarily released by nerve endings in the sympathetic nervous system, acting more locally. Both play crucial roles in fight or flight, but think of adrenaline as the general alarm, and noradrenaline as specific local alerts. They're like cousins working on the same team. While adrenaline evolved to help us escape lions, in our modern world, it often gets triggered by things like public speaking, a stressful work deadline, or even just sitting in traffic. Our bodies don't always distinguish between a physical threat and a psychological one, which means we can experience the full fight or flight response when it's not actually helpful. Chronic activation can lead to issues like anxiety and high blood pressure, so understanding this response helps us find ways to manage our stress better. It's a balance, for sure. But it's not all about danger and stress. Adrenaline also plays a huge role in exciting, positive experiences. Think about the thrill you get from extreme sports, winning a competition, or even just the anticipation of a big event. That's a controlled dose of adrenaline making you feel alive and hyper-focused. Many people actively seek out adrenaline rushes because of the exhilaration they provide. So, it's not just a survival tool, it's also a source of intense excitement and peak performance, which is pretty cool. Beyond natural triggers, adrenaline also has critical medical applications. The most well-known is probably the EpiPen, an autoinjector containing epinephrine. It's used to treat severe allergic reactions, like anaphylaxis, which can be life-threatening. The adrenaline quickly constricts blood vessels to raise blood pressure, relaxes airway muscles to aid breathing, and reduces swelling. It's a true lifesaver, demonstrating the powerful and immediate effects of this hormone in a controlled medical setting. A little bit goes a very long way. Understanding how adrenaline works gives us powerful insights into our own reactions and well-being. Knowing that your pounding heart and shaky hands are just your body's ancient survival system kicking in can help you manage stress more effectively. We can learn techniques like deep breathing and mindfulness to consciously activate our parasympathetic system, helping to bring things back to normal faster. It's about recognizing the signal and knowing how to respond, rather than being overwhelmed by it. Knowledge really is power when it comes to your body. So there you have it, a deep dive into the incredible world of adrenaline. From its origins in the adrenal glands to its role in the lightning-fast fight or flight response, this hormone is a master of immediate adaptation. It boosts your heart, opens your lungs, fuels your muscles, and sharpens your senses, all in the blink of an eye. It's a testament to the sheer brilliance of the human body, a survival mechanism that's both ancient and still incredibly relevant today. Thanks for joining us on this exhilarating journey.